Well, it happened again. Once again you filed your taxes, and once again, after all was said and done, you had another balance due. For some of you, it wasn't very much, but for others, you might have ended up owing thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. And you ask yourself, why? And what can I do about it? Well, I'm going to explain how by checking a little box in your W-4, you can turn your balance due into a refund. I'm the Tax Geek, and here is Checkbox Withholding, oversimplified. The withholding tables currently in place are designed so that if you simply indicate your anticipated filing status and sign and return the form to your employer will withhold enough tax from that income to cover the actual taxes on that income without creating a huge refund or large balance due. This creates problems for three groups of taxpayers: single taxpayers with more than one job, married taxpayers who each have jobs, or any taxpayer with sources of income not subject to income tax withholding. That's because each employer withholds taxes as if that is the employee's only source of income, or the employee's spouse has no income. This has the potential for creating balances due when there are multiple sources of income. To see how this can happen, let's look at William and Mary. William's annual wage income is $35,000 and Mary's is $75,000. William's employer withholds taxes as if he is married and his income is the family's only income, and Mary's employer does the same. Assuming 26 pay periods per year, $28 is withheld from each of William's paychecks and $203 is withheld from each of Mary's, giving total annual withholding of $6,006 between the two of them. But the annual income tax on William and Mary's combined income is $9,720. The result? A balance due of $3,714. Now let's look at what would happen if William and Mary each had directed their employers to withhold using checkbox withholding. William's withholding increases from $28 to $90 each pay period, and Mary's from $203 to $339. Their total withholding for the year increases to $11,154. The result? A $1,434 refund. Even if only Mary took advantage of checkbox withholding, their total withholdings would be $9,542, and the result would be a manageable $178 balance due. If you decide to take advantage of checkbox withholding, the IRS recommends you do so for each employer. If you're going to use it for just one job, it's important you use it on the highest paying job to get the best results from this technique. Checkbox withholding is also an easy way to have additional taxes withheld if you have moderate amounts of income that is not subject to withholding, such as interest, dividends, capital gains, or small amounts of self-employment income. How do you take advantage of checkbox withholding? It's easy. Check the box in Step 2, Line 2C of your W-4 form before you sign the form and return it to your employer. Now, checkbox withholding might not work so well if there is a large difference between multiple jobs or if there is a large amount of additional income not subject to withholding. The best way to handle withholdings when there is a large discrepancy between the income sources is to use the Multiple Jobs worksheet that is found in the instructions for Form W-4. The use of this worksheet is demonstrated in my video on W-4s, which you can access by clicking the card above or the link in the video description. If you anticipate taxes on a large amount of income that is not subject to withholding where checkbox withholding wouldn't be sufficient, you can do one of three things. You can estimate the amount of taxes on that income, divide that amount by the number of pay periods per year, and enter that number on line 4C, or you can estimate the amount of extra income and enter that amount on line 4A. Your withholding will automatically be increased by an amount sufficient to cover the income taxes on the extra income, but doing this will not take into account any additional taxes such as self-employment tax. Or you can always make estimated quarterly payments, but that's a topic for another video. But before using any of these methods to reduce your potential balance due or increase your refund, make sure you are taking advantage of all the deductions and credits you are entitled to. There are many videos on this channel giving details on all sorts of deductions and credits that may be worth your time to check out. Because your real focus should be on getting your net tax liability as low as possible and not fixating on the bottom line of the return, whatever it may be. Lowering your balance due or increasing your refund by changing your W-4 makes no sense if you haven't already made every effort to lower your tax liability. If you'd like additional information on checkbox withholding or filling out a W-4 in general, you'll find links to additional resources in the video description. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you found this video informative. Please share this video with anyone who could find it useful. And of course, your questions, comments, and suggestions are always welcome in the comment space below. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with more of your taxes oversimplified.